Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing selling Thai property between companies. We don't see this overly often, and as I've discussed in other videos on this channel, incorporation for the sole purpose of owning Thai property in the form of real estate, that's land, to the benefit of a foreigner, that's tricky stuff, and that's not necessarily what we're talking about here. It's not uncommon, though, to see condominiums that are in the control of a company, and somebody may not necessarily want to divest themselves of that company. We see this a lot, especially with SMEs here in Thailand, and we did videos called The Whole Package, where we talk about, sort of setting up your life here in Thailand to be sort of cost-effective, sort of efficient, streamlined. And one thing is, having your corporation possibly own your residence can have a lot of benefits. Most notably, it can reduce certain expenses. It can reduce certain, it can have tax benefits within the company by doing it that way. Again, you need to deal with this on a case-by-case basis, and this video should not be viewed as sort of the end-all be-all with respect to advice for specific cases. But there are ways in which owning one's home, for example, through a company can be very beneficial. The problem is then what if you sell the home but you don't want to sell the company? In certain cases, you may just sell the company and it all goes as a package deal. But we do see certain situations where that's not the case. And in those circumstances, we have seen situations where, for example, a condo gets transferred from one company to another company. There's a lot of ramifications to that. A lot of tax ramifications to that, a lot of corporate accounting compliance ramifications associated with that. There's imputed income to one entity and an imputed cost to another entity. All that has to be maintained. It has to be properly documented. And then on top of that, you got to deal with the conveyancing at the land office. A lot of complexity here. For this reason, it's probably a good idea, contact a legal professional that has accounting services that can assist in both the conveyancing as well as the knock-on ramifications from a corporate accounting perspective from the sale of property out of one entity or into one entity, or between two entities, as doing this correctly will save you a lot of problems, especially in terms of a possible audit or issues associated with tax liability here in Thailand.